Hey everybody. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. It's there, William. It's there. I was very surprised. Got there real quick too. I thought it was going to take a lot longer than it did. But it didn't. What are you up to tonight? Anything? I'm about to go hit some farming pretty hard. I got to get all this gear masterworked. Because it's not there. Yeah, I was hearing a little bit about like spin to win clearing real fast. Which Ubers are they? So you need your grandfather, you need your Shaco. What else? Tyrael's Might and Endariel's? No, that would be never mind. Yeah, that's right. I did Godly Shadows. How's it going? I remember playing with you. Okay. Yep. Starless Sky. That makes sense. Extra damage, less resources. Yeah, it's been a long while. What you been up to? You still playing Population 1? So, yeah. Well, I played a little bit, but not a ton. Mhm. So I took the traditional Flay build. Oopsies. I should probably actually use some abilities. And we went two-handed. Everybody's saying the meta's polearm. For good reason. It's hitting really damn hard. But we're gonna try this out. So I started playing this, and I started playing with the polearms, and when I got into it, it was super clunky. Hey, how's it going? What's up, Adam? Which one are you playing, Adam? Which build? What's up, Pickin? How's it going? Okay, so watch this boss fight. You ready for this? This gets pretty crazy. I did that really terribly. Really terribly. Ah, awesome, Adam. Yeah, I love that one. I'm still drunk from last night. Nice. Um, it's super fun. It's fast, it's tanky. The attack speed's fun. I did play it on the two-handed build also, and I really love the attack speed of the dual wield weapons. I did not do that boss fight very well. I'm in the process of leveling up all of my gear, which I probably should just swap back to the bash bar, but just run a whole bunch of these real fast. But I want to learn how to play this build. What were you doing, Pickin? You just partying or what? Yeah, it's so much fun. Thank you for trying it out. I appreciate it. Oh, nice. Congratulations. What are you doing? What are you doing that for? Anything in particular, or you just... He dies. That's it. You just... Once my gear gets better, I can't wait to try this at a higher level. I'm running the bash to get the gear for this build. Nice. Yep. Yeah, that's the fun part about the build, is that it works even at the lower levels. Oops, I'm gonna die here. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah. So the bash runs really well at the lower levels. And then, like, with your gear not fully min-maxed, and even when it is fully min-maxed, then it runs even better. So it's really easy to get into, which is what I liked about it. There was no, like, steep requirements for it to really work. Like, it works really, really well with great gear, but it was just really, really easy to get into. So I really like that about it. Oopsies. Get out of here. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm glad that you got to try it. Yeah, I played that build for weeks. Like, basically, like, since the start of the server launch. Hey, thanks for the follow. One 12. Like, you cleared 112? Let's see. What was the name? Who just followed? Ricard. How's it going tonight? few days. Nothing going on. Summer house tomorrow. Oh, nice. That's awesome though. I was just on vacation myself, and it was when I made all the videos and stuff. It's when I got to like, that's when I created all the build guides, and it was nice. It was a lot. It was really nice. All right, you ready? And we're gonna go pop. It's pretty crazy. I gotta get the timing down a little bit better. I think I needed to. No, cause yeah, I needed to. Hmm. I've been grinding Diablo since it launched. All the Pop 1 videos are just like really far down. They're still there. Everything's still there, but I haven't played Pop 1 in a while. Just been grinding this out. Yeah, Adam, it can get pretty pretty repetitive, but I um I do like that it's there. Um because if we got everything right away, what would we do? We'd probably be done with the season and nobody'd be playing anymore. So it keeps us like having to go back and farm, then we have to come back and get our gear, then we have to go do the pits, and then we have to go farm more gear, and then we have to go farm more gold. So it's giving us some like basically just stuff that we didn't have last season to do. So I'm okay with it. I've failed so many things, but I think I'm perfectly fine with it. Yeah, Godly, if I can find some time, then definitely. We can definitely do that. It's been a long time since I got on though. Let's see. I'm farming hardcore at 51. Oops. Yeah, I don't know how you're doing it, honestly. I wouldn't be able to do it. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, we have a whole Discord community set up for Diablo 4. It's got like a little over 325 people in there, all hanging out. You're welcome to hop in with us. Anybody's welcome to hop into the Discord server. Yeah, I'll get a link in just a second. If you need to, also though, any of the videos that I posted or on my YouTube page is the link. Once I can actually fight, and then on Twitch you can just type in !Discord and you guys can hop in. Oops. Ooh, I thought I was gonna die. See, that's why I want to that's why I want to keep on playing this character instead of just switching back to my other barbarian. Because I think, like, here I'm gonna die. Nope. I don't know how I got that off. All right. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, Godly. Yeah, let me just finish this pit run and I'll get a link for you. Unless you find it before I do. Okay, yeah, I'll get a link. Yeah, any of the videos that I posted, it's at the very top of the description. It's the Discord icon. All you have to do is click that icon and it takes you right there. All right, let's see if I can get this boss right. Oh, sorry, Bagel. The dog's sitting right underneath me. I didn't even realize. Okay, so I want to start with Rupture, War Cry. Start here. And then we're going to Rupture. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. I was watching his life. I guess I gotta pay attention. I wasn't watching any of my buffs. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's try that again. This doesn't come like firsthand. It's not just like an intuitive, so I gotta think about it for now. All right, so we're gonna want to this here, here, and then we pop. There we go. Look at that. That was it right there. That's what he wanted. Oh, you got it. Okay. All right. Now that I have time. He beat me to it, though. Oh, wow. Adam, thank you. That's incredibly generous. Thank you very much. That is awesome. Oh, man, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, that's very generous. Thanks. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. That's amazing. Uh, have a great night. Yeah, I'm excited to bring Flay to everybody. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. All right. Hey, good night. Good night. Have a good one. All right. So wait, let me just do this real quick. No, I said hi in clan chat, Aiko. Let me just add this real quick. Oopsies. Sorry. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta get this person in here from 15902. Okay. You were on when I said hi. I just got on too. I've been on for like 25 minutes. So don't worry. I made sure to say hi to everybody. That's what I'm here for. Got World number 57 on Necro Gauntlet last season. Nice. That's impressive. That is impressive. Nice. 57. Oh, that makes sense, Psycho. Your permanent home. That's awesome. I wish that I had liked the Gauntlet more. Oh well, either way, that's great. I don't know. I like the harder things. Yes. Yeah, right. Who said that? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's go back into the pit. We're gonna do it. Gonna do it. I really want to get this gear leveled up because I want to try harder bosses. Read your polearm question. Why? Oh, because it had stats and I'm not using it right now. When I get if I decide to go back to, bet you that's why I wasn't doing as much damage with the polearm, honestly, it's because it's such a low level. If I go back to the polearm, which I probably will try both, I'm just gonna have to find one. I need it to be 925. But it had the stats that I wanted, and I've been using dual wield instead of polearm. So I have it set, which actually, yeah, okay. I gotta find myself a polearm, is basically what I'm saying. Not if you're not using it, no. The only thing that you get is stats. It just comes, whatever your damage does on the barbarian comes off of the weapon that you're using, not the other weapons. Like when you were running Hoda, you would make sure you found a 925 mace, and then you found like perfect stats on everything else, and that was it. Things hurt so much. My dog is out there barking at his bowl that he put underneath. He plays with a bowl as like a little toy. And he is barking at it because he puts it underneath things. Such a jerk. I gotta get used to using potions again. Because I don't have Undying, or yeah, Undying on. Hey, Edgar from NYC. I am I'm originally from New York, upstate though. I will. I'm not going anywhere for a little while. Oh, this build definitely melts things. I gotta figure out how to play it quickly. And then how to like keep myself alive at some of the higher tiers. And then I gotta learn like the pattern for bosses and how to attack and dodge bosses at the same time. This is definitely a lot more to pay attention to than bashes. Bash, you just bash things. But this one, super fun. You can, so I'm learning that like I can do that. Come on, use that. There are some times where, like, I think that I've cast Steel Grasp, or not Steel Grasp, Iron Skin, and really I haven't cast Iron Skin yet. Thinking about trying streaming tomorrow. I think you should definitely do it. Sounds like a fantastic idea. Alright. Let's see if we can get this boss fight right again. Bramble here. Bramble's got a lot of health, right? So we're gonna just do this here. Yep. You won't be able to flip items. It's a choice. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, you don't want to give up your bread and butter. Hey, what's up? How's it going, Big Heart? It can be tanky. Depends on how you build it. It can also not be tanky. It can be a glass cannon. Okay.
Use it well.
The finest cuts and clarity. Much thanks, friend.
Ah, nice. I think I played Destiny. I don't know if I played Destiny 2. I can't remember. I think I did. I want to speed farm 99, so I don't want to worry about dying like at all. Oh yeah. On my Bash Barbarian, I speed run 105s and I don't die. Like 2.5, 3 minutes ish. Did you see the roll I got on this? I gotta get this to 4, but if I can get a second on that, look at that DR. I wish this was a 40. That would have been great, but I didn't find. I just found this one on the ground just like that. Transmutation. Lilith. What does 50 give me again? 150. That's not enough, is it? Do I need all of it? 100? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, Goblin event is tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. Everybody wants it right now after this Flay build came out. Honestly, that's why like when I found this greater affix with 32%, I was like, okay, that's not bad. It's above halfway. It's above halfway. Now give me another roll. I'm scared. Damn it. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, we gotta confirm the reroll. Duration. Damn it. Nope. Duration. Yeah! Duration! Okay. Okay, that's good. Hey, what's up, Fresh? What's up, Fresh? How's it going today? Morning. It is 7:44 p.m. on the only time that matters. Hawaiian time. Okay. 1, 2... Flay duration, double flay duration. Damn it. I didn't get any doubles. I only got all singles. I think I'm gonna have to re-roll them then. And I wish I had swapped these and I had rolled the critical or the damage while berserking on this one since it's the double greater. But I need the damage while berserking in order to hit it. Nice. What are you gonna switch to, bleed? I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna put nice. Okay. Should be fun. Let's see how I feel with this on here. I can do a little bit less damage. And by a little, I mean a lot. But I'm gonna see what it feels like. Nope. See, I have a 40, but I don't have the greater affix on it, and it's a big difference. Yeah, Uber. So I was talking to somebody about this. I think that that they buffed the I didn't need to craft 2 of those. Damn it. Well. What's it called? I think that, well, I know that they were supposed to, or they did buff the drop rate for the other bosses, but I think they buffed it more than they intended to because it drops like all the time. Okay. Let's try this. I'm going to try 100 now. And then we're going to do this with holy bolts. Yeah. So I was actually talking to somebody about Zir because we did 12 Zir runs and we got 3 Ubers. So I don't... It seems to be just something about Zir is what it feels like. Which is kind of cool. Okay, so we got more life now. So let's see how this goes. This already feels easier. I'll read that. I'll read that right when I go through the portal echo. Oopsies. That's not good. Hey, what's up, Tap? We're on 100. I think that Zero has the best drop chance too. He drops most of the items of all the tormented, and Beast in the Ice drops the least too. All tormented bosses drop the same chance of Ubers. The heck said, I think. Yeah, yeah, I think that you're right because like Zero drops like crazy amounts. So you hear that? You heard that right here, everybody. You want to go farm your Ubers? It's Zero. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, if it drops more items, that makes, I mean, definitely that makes a ton of sense why um it would be, or why he would be dropping more. I don't know if I'm even playing this right. Hey, what's up, Gunther? Did I say Druid? Wait, what do you mean? I didn't pick a class. I just made the poll. No, I didn't. I just when I put the little icons on, I have to put one, and it says that I put every single one of them on. So my name's gonna be on every one of them. Okay, so we got somebody in. I guess I only have 25 now? That must be maxed. Interesting. It was 50 before. All right, you ready for this? This is how this works. Oh, I healed the boss. Oh, no, I didn't heal it, actually. Oh, shoot. Oh, I see what's happening. It's not necessarily healing. Am I gonna die here? I almost died after. I thought I was gonna die after. The bleed damage is coming off, but it's not hurting them. So it's not healing. Interesting. Hmm. It is bugged. Sometimes I'm fine with the boss. And I'm figuring out how to get the bleeds up fast. Um, but it's hitting hard. It's hitting really hard. The bosses seem to be like the fastest part of this. When no, so there's you see that little circle around Rupture right now, the little gold looking thing? That means that Wonton Rupture is up. But when I'm clearing trash, at least for this part here, I just use Rupture on cooldown. And I'm not running the traditional polearms right now. When I first switched to this build here, because my gear isn't that great, using the polearms didn't really work all too well. It was clunky and it was slow and I kept dying. So I actually just switched to dual wield for some attack speed here. And the build felt like amazingly different. Because Rupture also spreads the bleed around as I'm playing. So that I just normally like when I'm clearing trash, just spam it. But it is that little golden, like it's right around it right now. It's kind of hard to see. You actually have to look for it. I wish it was like something else, but did you see how fast the cooldowns come up? As soon as Rupture goes off, all of your cooldowns come back. It's pretty crazy. Honestly, it's pretty insane. See, that's what happens though. Like, if I get into a spot where I've like used the cooldown wrong, you're like basically a sitting duck for a couple seconds. But if you get the cool, as long as you maintain the cooldowns correctly, then it's fine. But I'm still like learning the build, so I still have to like think about it. It doesn't just like with Bash. I really didn't even think. I mean, Bash is just that easy, honestly. But I honestly don't even know if you need Hectic. Maybe when you're doing boss fights later on. But it seems like every single time that Rupture goes off, all your cooldowns are back up. Most of the time, Flay comes off of cooldown before I even... Or, not Flay. Iron Skin is off cooldown before I even get to the boss. So that's one, and so now I'm gonna wait. I did that too early. Yeah, I didn't time that very well. Oh, obols are full. You know what I'm gonna start doing actually with obols now? I'm gonna start gambling on necklaces. I have a lot of Holy Bolts elixirs. But I think once I get down to like 50 Holy Bolt elixirs, then I'll probably start buying them again. But, okay. Right. But I think we're gonna gamble. Wait, where's the gamble? Well, there he is. Purveyor of Curiosities. All right. Good luck. Cut to the bone? Yeah, cut to the bone. I don't see any greater affixes. None. Gambling's dumb. But I'll take any, honestly. I mean, not that my amulet's bad. My amulet's actually pretty good. I just want to get a couple ranks of cut to the bone. Field of Crimson. Interesting Greaves. Remember when those were used all by so many different classes? Oh.
Much thanks.
Uh-oh. That's bad news. Movement speed, max life. Nope. 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 No. Okay. Back to it. How many I got left? 1,500 opals? Alright. Oh my god, look at all those yellows. Ooh, I see a greater affix. That's gonna be the one I needed. The greater affix one. It shouldn't even give you... Man, look at that. I don't even know if that's... Well, it's not greater affix. This is fine. No mercy. Look at the greater affix one last.
Equitable transaction.
Nope. And terrible. Beautiful. Okay. Cool, cool. Back to farming. Still gotta figure this out, though. I'm gonna hit the training dummies. I want to see if I can break 6 billion. I gotta get all my stuff leveled up, though. I really need to do that. Focus, focus, focus. Oh, almost killed myself. I like being able to just run away sometimes, and then they die. It honestly sometimes feels like playing a what's it called? Twisting Blades Rogue? Because like especially back in what, like season 2 was it? Where they would just you would put your twisting blades into everything and then you would just run away. Those millions of bleed ticks going off there. Amazing. Just we can get to billions though, but that's with Rupture right now. Don't quite have the gear set up just yet. Oh, it healed me. I did see it there. So apparently there's a bug with the Rupture that sometimes it's healing right now. And I just saw it there. Oops, almost killed myself. That was almost a bagel right there. So again. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this season, like, I like running the Tempers over the Ubers, honestly. I'm gonna let him bleed out. Got 21 million ticks. I barely even hit him. Barely even touched him. Look at how fast the cooldowns come up. And we'll just let him bleed out, because it's gonna die. Clearing dungeons, what? With which build? Well, let him bleed out. 20 million, 20 million. Not bad. And I'm not even hitting him. The more you hit him, the more bleed damage comes up. You're gonna make a necromancer? Okay. It's a good choice. That's a good choice. This is definitely slow because my gear isn't that great yet. Oopsies. And I still don't know how to play it very well. But we're getting there. We're learning. Okay. But boss fights. Boss fights are fun. I just love doing big numbers. Alright, let's see. So we got everything up here. Feels kind of slow. Why does it feel slow? Everything's right. Alright. So we're gonna run in. I'm gonna rupture first. It's just fun, like, watching things explode. Alright, we're gonna go hit a training dummy real quick and see some billions. Let me go. I'm gonna see what we get for this here. I should reset that. Even though I got the... I don't know. Hey, thank you for the subscription. It didn't fall on a grader. Actually, I'll just do this one. This one fell on a grader. We'll level up this one here. 1, 2. There are a lot of people that hop into... Oh, that just said somebody followed right there on the screen, doesn't it? This constantly happens. And I don't know why it's saying that. And why it's not popping up anywhere. But sometimes it just says somebody followed. Can you guys see that on the screen? That was weird. Wait, what is this? Max life increase. Oh, no wonder that was going so slow. Barbillions! Yeah! Oh, it popped up with the animation. Okay. I wonder if it's because um they followed from the stream, because I don't think it doesn't happen every time that someone subscribes. So maybe they were watching the stream and they subscribed, which if that's the case, thank you. But I don't know about the I don't know. I don't think that when people like are watching the videos and they subscribe that it shows that they followed. All right. So, billions. This is Flay. Okay, so we're gonna start going here. So if you watch the bleed tick, that's what we're watching for, and then every time that Rupture gets a gold bar around the edge of it, like now, we're gonna pop Rupture. Okay, and now we're hitting, our bleeds are getting for 152 million. 149. And then as soon as Rupture comes up, which it should be coming up right now, we're gonna pop that. Oh, I missed it. Damn. Okay, where bleeds are at 208 million. 209 million. 232. I think that might be where I'm gonna cap out. And that hit was 6 billion right there with Rupture. So you wait for the gold ring to come around the Rupture, and then that, like right there, right now. I'm gonna give this one more run around. I need the extra attack speed. Keep it up because I don't have enough Flay duration. Oh no, I reset it. Oops. Only 650 bleed ticks off. Yeah, I know. I'm also not, I don't have a polearm on, and I'm not sure what the difference is going to make from the polearm, and also my gear is not there yet. Oh shoot, I just reset that. I reset it again. And I'm using dual wield, a dual wield setup. Okay, so now that's good. I have to make sure that I don't use... I know, isn't it crazy? It's the question that I get the most in the comments is why people aren't doing the same amount of damage that I'm doing. But nobody has finished Masterworking, or people don't have their glyphs leveled up, or... but the Masterworking is really the biggest part. I need my Flay duration to get higher, because that's really what's going to do this here. Because the bleed has to be able to stay on long enough for it to build up. Okay, so now that was 5 billion. Okay, this should be a big one here. 6.5 billion. Yep. We're at 250 million, 258 million. Let's drop in. Yeah, I think that probably about 250 is where I'm gonna end up capping out at. At least with the gear that I have now. 6 billion damage, 250 or 100, yeah, 250 million bleed ticks. So with the gear that I have now, that's probably where I'm going to cap out at. And actually, you know what? Let's try this here real quick. Oh, I don't have my Paragon board set up. Never mind. Like that. And then I gotta find one. Forgot that this one's low. And then I also switch around my Paragon board. So I want to try it with a polearm, but I also got to switch my Paragon board because I completely changed the Paragon board. Actually, I didn't even need these. These are just wasted points here. Actually, you know what that would do? Ooh, okay. But I'm using glyphs, like, which, not of my glyphs, I have to still level up Revenge. So I'm missing points there. And that Ambidextrous also isn't leveled up either. And then I'm not getting. I'm also, because they're not taking thorns damage, I'm also missing an 8x multiplier. So I actually would be hitting harder. Strength, vulnerable, and max life. I've heard that, Will. I've heard that it's really, really good. How's it going tonight, Rodrigo? So I would think that this would make it better. But I don't. I think that I lose too much attack speed with Pain Gorgers on. Hey Jay, how's it going? Um, I think honestly, probably the vulnerable and the strength would probably be my number one and number two. Okay, let's do this here. I'm gonna see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to build it up fast enough with Pain Gorgers on or not, or if that's gonna really make a difference. 4 billion. Nice. This is Flay. 5 billion. I keep on using that way too early. But I think I'm gonna cap out around there. Yeah, I think that running the attack speed, which maybe if I put like attack speed here or something, I don't know, but yeah, I think running attack speed over Pain Gorgers is actually going to be better. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's really funny, but that's also genius. How do you set it up like that? You have to like get that timing perfect. Yeah, the 50 million gold is pretty steep. Still like Bleed Bash, but yeah, I haven't got to try Bleed Bash yet, which I'll definitely dive into that at some point. And let me see. Wait, where's Ire? Can I pop this high enough to get that? Strength, strength, strength. Let's see now. All the strength that I can get. Yes. Okay. So what am I at now if I take this and put this on? Am I still there? Ah, oh, damn it. No, I'm not even close. I want to use that other weapon, but I'm missing. I guess it's only 4%. Let me try and see if this makes a big difference here. World boss 10 minutes. Okay. Thank you. I gotta find Cut to the Bone also, so I'm gonna be looking for that. So for this one, whenever your Flay, there's 3 billion, is has the ring around it. I keep on doing that. So see how the outside of the icon is red right now, and now it's golden? That's when you use it. $170 million. And we use it again, 4 billion. And it seems like it's like a long build up. But when you're... Oops, did I use that too early? I did. That's fine. All right, let's go farm some more gear because I want to level this stuff up. And I also have to try it with a polearm too. I'm going to test the damage on both. For jumping into Flay, I think that running the dual wield version right off the bat, whether your gear is leveling up, is actually way easier. The added attack speed lets you cool down your abilities faster, so you survive a lot better. Am I running? I am running the right one. Thank you. But I really should just switch back to my bash barb to farm. But this is all just practice and learning how to play it. I think I'll probably tonight just see how high I can push with this build just like it is, and then when I hit a wall, I'll go back down. Farm, but I want to get a couple things to 12. When you're leveling your masterworking, a lot of people like stop at 4 and then like expect to start doing a whole lot of stuff with it. And like that's kind of like so many people, I'm not sure why stop at 4. But every single level is a 15% increase. So going from 0 to 12 is 45% increase to all of your stats on your weapons. I was just hitting the... Oh, the attack dummies are in Kyovashad, right next to the stairs. When you're running up, there's a little door. I'm 8 across the board. Yep, that's good. There's a little door that takes you inside to where the training dummies are in Kyovashad when you're heading up towards the capstone dungeon. That's my favorite place. I spend so much time in the training dummies. You guys would have no idea. I just like sit there sometimes for like 15, 20, 30 minutes just beating the dummy, watching numbers just to see like what works best, when the timing is. Like I spend so much time in there. It's how like I start to understand the builds and how they work. I can just like stare at the numbers going off. It's like music. Eight across the board, yeah. So even when you go from 8 to 12, that's 15% increase to all of your stats. So your character just got 15% stronger. It depends, because the boss dummies are going to have more hit points and more defense. So if you're trying to figure out what it's going to be like to fight a boss, then you hit that one. So this build right here, I haven't finalized. I just started it, so I don't have a build guide for this yet. I'm starting to put it into a planner. But I'm going to get it out soon. And I think that the first build guide that I'm going to release for Bash, or for Flay, is going to be a dual wield version. And then I'll probably do a polearms version also. No, I do everything, because those 25% are big jumps. So I always do everything to 4, then everything to 8. And like to make it to spread it out a little bit, because you know it is a little bit of a grind, especially like finding enough gold to do everything. As I'm going through, I would upgrade, especially when I started my Bash one, because right, that was your first character. You're still waiting on all the gear to come in. I would do Ooh, yikes, almost died there. I would do a couple dungeons, a couple pit runs, and then I would do a couple whispers, and then I would do a couple more pit runs, and then maybe I would do a nightmare dungeon. I've just spread everything out so that it wasn't just like this huge, long, monotonous grind to get my masterworking materials, and then I didn't have enough gold to masterwork it. So I would do all of that in like a rotation. And it's really made the server, or the season, be a lot of fun. Instead of it being like this, like, really stressful, like, situation where I'm out of gold and I can't do anything, it's become this, like, fun little, like, oh man. Dead mother. Was I too early? Oh, I think I was too early. Ooh, ah, dang. I got so excited for a second. Oh, man. No. Man, I got two of them? Nope. Nope. It's hard, though. I just gotta figure out how to do it. Hi, I am 9527. My rogue does 4 million on stagger poison damage. Level 96. Nice. That's awesome. It's direct attacks. How's it going, Path? Yeah, so Hectic is just on basic attacks. So whenever you use Flay 5 times. So the more your attack speed is, the more that you're going to cool things down. Oh, you want to invite me, Tap? Oh, there you are. So... Wait, did that work? Or do I have to relog? Hey, thank you for the follow. How's it going tonight? So the cooldown reset, when I log back in, I'll show you what the cooldown reset comes from, Path. It's actually, honestly, like, really crazy. This one, it's not. I'll show you what it is, and you can do this too. All you need is the Haragoth of Rage or something like that. Rage of Haragoth. Completely split that backwards. Jeez. Oh man, good luck. Good luck. I yeah. So I'll show you what it is. Once I get this, but whenever you're attacking, hey, thank you, Path, for the follow. Whenever you're attacking a bleeding, and I only have a 32%, I'm missing 8% chance here, but inflicting bleed on an enemy has a 32% chance to reduce cooldowns by 1 second. And this is all your skills that are cooling down. So when you use Rupture, it hits everything and then casts bleed. And then Rupture right here, lucky hit chance of 50%. My skills, I literally am spamming as fast as I can to keep my cooldowns going. It is pretty crazy. And like I said, this is only a 40%. Like or 32%. You can go up to 40%. It's fun. When I get back into a dungeon, watch the cooldown timer on it. It's pretty nutso. Oh yeah, that's awesome. It's fast. It's really fast. Path, have you tried it yet, or you want to try it? Pyro, I'm assuming that you're playing a barbarian? Hardcore? Yeah, so the fun part is that you have permanent iron skin. Sometimes iron skin sometimes iron skin has cooled down already before I can even use it again because it's still on. And I look at that 152% barrier of my life, which I'm I'm only running 60,000 life, right? But that means that 90,000 extra life is getting added on as a barrier. So I'm running 150,000 life when I pop it. I get an extra 35% damage reduction when I cast it, and you're unstoppable, and you can cast this literally infinitely. It's amazing. Most of the people that stop in the channel, Pyro, are playing barbarians. So it's a pretty educated guess. Not everybody, but most people. Yeah, no problem. What are you playing as? You're playing as Flay, or are you playing as Bash? Let me go sell real quick, and then we'll hop back in. Tab, I'm gonna go hop into a higher one. Um, I got 3 characters to 100, and now I want a challenge. Nice. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Path. That's really good. Yeah, Bash is good. I don't. This character doesn't clear as well as my other barbarian tap. This one I'm still learning, and it's still leveling up the gear. Wonder if that's not greater.
Fine indeed.
If it doesn't get any faster, then I will swap all my gear over, and I'll change some aspects, and I'll get on the other barbarian, and then you can come.
An equitable transaction.
And we'll just run that way because I can fly through things on the other barbarian. So if I pushed my Bash barbarian to 121, and I ran a dual wield version, I didn't run a two-handed version, and I ran with a melted heart of Selig. Is this your first hardcore character, Pyro? Or have you done one before? When I cleared the 121 on the dual wield Bash barb, I had 2 minutes left on the boss. So I've been talking to a couple people that had a bunch of level 100s on hardcore. You can temper very early, and you can temper max life. So if you temper imposing presence and max life, I think you can do 2. You get a ton of max life at an early level, and you could also temper, I think, damage to close, and it tempers at like a high level. So you're gonna be your character is like set up to like never die. I didn't even know you could do that on this. Oopsies. Timing was off. Timing was off. This is Cap, this is why I was like this character. I'm still learning how to play it. So I end up hitting the wrong keys a lot. Alright, so let's try this again. Pull. Start here. Okay, there we go. Oh man, I love the Lilith fight. Whoopsies, I looked away for a second. I mean, I'm lucky. Die. I can show you like a really good way to do the fight if you want. Sorry. Why the one-hander for which build? For Bash or for this? I know, I know. I get distracted. I like talking to people. It's been Boldred. So my gear is definitely not up to par, like from where my Bash build is. So I still have a lot to experiment with. This is definitely the hardest hitting build that's out there right now. So in terms of damage, it is. But I haven't actually got to test it out yet since my gear is not that great yet. Let me transfer gear to my other barbarian, and I'll bring Tap along, and I'll go farm some on my one-handed build, and I'll show you why. It's honestly pretty crazy. So my one-handed Bash barbarian, I've gotten it up to hit 750 million crits with overpower. It's very fast, it's very tanky. Because I can use Selig, you basically can stand in literally everything. I also have the run posted on the YouTube page if you wanted to watch it. Whoops. Pay attention. Nice. I love pushing. That's why I never want to play a hardcore character. Whoopsies. Pay attention. Oh, see right there. That's how you take one. Well, yeah, isn't that crazy? I've gotten the bleed damage, and my character is not set up very well yet. I've gotten the bleed damage up to 250 million, I think, is what I went up to. Yeah, I'm gonna get one. What's it called? Boldred. I'll have it. Oh, hey, thank you for the subscription. AJ, for which build? Hang on, let me see. I think I'm gonna need this. I don't need that. I need my 2 rings, though. Flay. Okay, nice. I don't have a ton of cooldown. I mean, I'm running... Actually, that's not... I'm running like 20 seconds. What's up, MM? And then let me give my Rama back. That's everything I need, I think. Oh wait, paint gorgers, right? Let's put this here. All right, let me switch back over. Tap, I'm gonna run a couple on my bash barb. So if you want, you can come. Sad thing is I only have one friend I play with, but even the two of us. I'll show you what a we can go kill Lilith too. But if you want, if you go, you can join the Discord server with us. There's a lot of people in there. Everybody's very friendly. Wait, where's my mace? Where's my mace? What did I do? Where's my mace? Is it on my other barbarian? Uh-oh. Oh no. Did I accidentally salvage it? Oh no. Hey Juan, how's it going? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know why I would have salvaged it. Everything was saved. All right, awesome. Welcome to the Discord. Oh, wait, it's right there. Ooh. Okay. All right. I don't know why I had it on this barbarian. As long as you're friendly to people there, yeah, sure. Everybody else on the internet, that's fine. I'm just kidding. Be nice to people. I'm nice to people. Be nice to people. Yeah, tomorrow is the event for Gold J. Yeah, I found one. I have it still. I thought I accidentally salvaged it. I would have cried. Not literally. I don't cry. Okay, so let's see. This here. Actually, wait. Here. Okay, so this is the setup. Wait, I want to get my... I can do things here. Thank you, Echo. That's what I was going for. And I did it. All right, so the way that this build works, and when I cleared the 121, we were running no holy bolts, just because everybody has this hot topic about it, so I didn't run anything. We'll be giving out 1 billion gold to everyone that watches the stream. That is, wow. Okay, thanks. That's kind of tiny bit of gold. I have 65 people watching right now. Aiko, do you have 65 billion gold that I can give out tomorrow? So we run the Elixir of Resourcefulness. And with this build here, we're running 304 Fury. Nice, Jay. That's awesome. You got through 75. Sweet. Yeah, get your masterworking done. So if you're struggling, or if you hit like the top tier, the way that you go back and figure out what to do is you find whatever you can run that is under 3 minutes. When you can clear something under 3 minutes, yeah, Pat, that's it right there. Whatever you can run under 3 minutes, do that over and over and over again. And then try a little bit more as you upgrade some more gear. And then if you're under 3 minutes for a next tier, over and over and over again. And then you just bump up your tiers, but try and keep your runs under 3 minutes. So this way it's like super fast. You get through it quick. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to. I mean, this build, I have changed this build a million times. Like, So many times I've changed this build. Oh wait, hold on. I actually can't do any damage with this build right now. We have something important we have to do. Okay, whew, there we go. Now I can do damage. That was scary. I almost failed. That's good, Pitkin. I mean, you're on hardcore. You are the exception. You are the exception. So let's. So we run anything that's going to scale the Rama up. We're running Rupture for cooldown, and we're running my attack speed and my critical strike chance is a little low, but this is what I run without Heart of Selig, which is normally I use like to speed farm 100s, but I was told to do tier 66 over and over again to be productive. As long as you can do it fast though. Nice. Yeah, I have been a Whirlwind Leap Barbarian since Diablo 2. I don't remember what Barbarian I played in Diablo 1, but I played one. Play all day. I like build variants. Yeah, me too. So this one actually hits super hard, which I was very, very, very pleased with. Let's see if I could time this right. Timing on Lilith is very, very tricky. Yeah. Yeah, so this Bash Barbarian, I have gotten some amazing rolls, but it took me like 2 solid weeks of playing just this character. Like I didn't do anything else. I didn't play any other builds. I've been just trying to get this character up and running. So for this here, we pop Rallying Cry to start so that we just stand still, and then start with Rupture, and then we pop everything. And she dies. And then when we're waiting, you just use your Bash and Hectic to cool down everything. And then we have to wait for everything to come back up. So then same thing again, start with Rupture, pop everything. And then she's dead now. And then we move over. And then I swap to a movement speed amulet. Yes. Yep, that's the only reason I'm running Rupture. I'm not running Rupture for bleed. This isn't a bleed build. This is a pure bash build. But you get that 40% attack speed from running Rupture. And when you're running in the pit, you can run Melted Heart of Selig to boost your damage, and you can use Selig to stand still, because you're going to get an extra benefit from Intercom. So because you're not taking as much damage, you can stand still. We put Intercom on the two-handed mace, or two-handed weapon, so you can get 60%. You pull a big group, you stand there, you take no damage from any of the monsters at all, and you get all of that extra damage. Let me get a link for Discord. But actually, if you go to any of the videos that I posted on my Discord page, right in the very top of the description, you'll see a Discord icon. You can click that right there. But I'll get a link too. But that is how you do Lilith when you have a character that can do a lot of damage. Not every character can do a lot of damage. It takes a little while to get there. And Lilith is definitely not a fight that you can just like run into and do. You actually have to learn the fight, and I go through phases when I'm learning this. Like when I did this fight, even this season, I've killed her in every season. Last season, I killed her with only yellow gear. That was it, just yellow gear on. But I still had to learn the fight when I got into this season here. So let me go into the pits real quick. Maybe. So this season, though, they buffed her. She's got a ton more life. So I don't know if I'm going to do enough damage, especially with only 3 affixes instead of 4. I can try it, but we'll see. Yeah, no problem. I'll go run a pit run too with it. But normally for the pit runs, let's see, we dropped Rallying Cry, War Cry, and we're gonna drop Call of the Ancients. And then for high tier pit runs, we're taking Iron Skin back. So we have Unstoppable and Unstoppable here. So we're running both. So this way, when that I can stand still longer. It does. Yep. Yeah, I have the whole build guide. I have the pit pushing one, I have the boss killing one, and I have your starter bashboard or starter bash build on, not the starter, but like a general all around gonna do everything. I have one for pushing the pits. And they all have planners with them, which are mostly 100%. So I got everything there. I think it will be that. I think it will be priest. That's why they. Oh, in the expansion. Okay, so let's see. So 304. Let me just make sure that skills are all in the right place. It could be. Yeah, it could be. 3 points, perfect. Good. Nice. Jay, you've been killing it. That's awesome. All right, so we're gonna go into a pit. We're gonna run in with 45,000 life. I'm gonna try 122. Might not get to the. I might not kill it, but we're gonna try it. Let's see what monsters I get. I play on PC, but I have a PlayStation 5 controller that I'm using. I go back and forth. Actually, this one I'm gonna have to. I gotta get back used to playing again for high pushes like this here. I have to be able to use the mouse and keyboard here. Whoa, oops. Apparently that kills me. Something happened? Okay. It is always a big change switching from mouse and keyboard to controller. I think I need to pull a bigger group. Okay, well, this is a great showcase. This is exactly what it's like. Hold on, I don't know if I took all of my skill points. William, are you there? When I did it, was I running? I think I was running all strength gems, right? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta switch into aggressive resistance here. Aggressive resistance. And then I think. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. That's good. Yeah, it does. I know. All right, let's try this again. Let's give it a little better showcase than that, because that was good. Yep. Snakes. Why does it always gotta be snakes? Oh, there's a damage reduction monster here. Where is it? There we go. Move on. Find ourselves another group. Elite somewhere. There we go. So you get the increased attack speed, which means that you can get your cooldowns from, or not your cooldowns, your healing from undying really quick. Ah, damn it, there's a damage reduction monster somewhere. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, okay, I can deal with that. So everybody, I've been told so many times that this build is trash because it only has 30,000 life. But it holds up. Yeah. Yeah, get the fortify up, and then that definitely helps. Let's see if I can get a bigger group here. Ah, more damage reduction monsters. So I have a couple different variants. I actually run my boss killer variant through tier 100 or tier 100s, and that one's about, I think the fastest I did it with 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I think that's the fastest 100 that I've run, if I remember right. I gotta go down. But this build actually runs through very, very quickly here, even with this, because this hit surprisingly hard for running Selig. You got that extra damage. What is this one here? Channel. Oh, I hate this one dungeon. This is so big, and the monsters are so spread out. You run down to this part here, and you end up running into a dead end. So this actually isn't a bleed build. This is actually just a straight bash build. I'm only running Rupture for the 40% attack speed. That's the only reason we have Rupture on. So it is a pure bashing build. So what Rupture also gives you is that because it's an AoE, it gives, when it goes off and when it procs, you also are getting Pain Gorgers to proc too. I don't think I'm going to clear this one. I got a couple tanky ones here. I gotta go pull another group. Damn it, just all the way back in the beginning. I'm not going to clear this one. I'm not going to have enough time. 7 minutes is not going to be enough time. Oh, boy. I mean, and that's crazy to say, but... Okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we're not going to have enough time. I have to go find the monsters. This is the worst dungeon that you could possibly get. It's just so long. Is there a boss damage that ignores? Not so far. I think in the tier 121, I'm pretty sure that I stood in everything that dropped. Yeah, I don't have enough time to clear the boss. I'm gonna have to get like super lucky on the boss that I get, and yeah, not enough time. These vampire guys, the problem with this is they just like run away. I'm running Elixir of Anti-Venom, and I'm running Elixir of Resourcefulness, because this is a Rama build. That one I don't know. I don't know if I ever ran into that one. I have to try it. I'll stand in it if that's what it is. Oh, I'm never gonna kill her. Oh, no way. Yeah, there's no way. She's got way too much life. She's got way too much life. Look at that, how much life she's got. This is not happening. Let's see what we get for the next echo, though. And whatever the next echo is, we'll see if we can stand in it. Hey, thank you for this subscription. Yeah, yes, she does. Yes, she does. If I had Holy Bolts here, just like pull all of these guys in. Jeez, I can't believe it. Like, she's still at this little, this much life. I haven't even gotten her to 50%, 75%. I think I might have one space left. She's starting to hit harder. I think it's probably because I'm standing in all of this stuff here. This is ridiculous. Well, I just want to see what the next echo is that we get, and we'll go from there. But I'll show you what a tier 100 looks like after, and I'll run one of those too. So you can see how fast it goes. Yeah, isn't it crazy? All right, here we go. So you can stand through this one. At least 250, or not 250, like 240, 230, somewhere around there. All right, well, we're gonna go just kill me, kill me. There we go. Yeah, I'm running, because I took my points out of, I'm running 295 right now. But that's because I'm running Selig. Okay, so let's go run a 200. I'll show you what the bash build looks like when we're running 100. No, 200. Did I say 200? No problem, JP. How are you tonight? 209's good. That's good. So, let's see. I'm gonna do... Oh, 202 is good. Oh, you guys are pushing it. That's perfect. Don't need that. 3 points there. Got... Yeah, tomorrow it is. Tomorrow it is. All right, so tier 100. I guess I can run it probably with. Okay, so this is a tier 100 with melted heart on. And this is about how fast it goes here. Nice, you're just heading up. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, wait. Oh man, that's right. I wanted to do it with this. This is my favorite elixir, by the way. That's correct, yes. Yeah. Yeah, you have to have it, you have to have it ads in the boss fight. Oopsies. Yeah, this one is not going very quickly, but that's okay. I had to stop and change my holy bolts, my favorite thing in the game. But when you can get your speed skating working, which you can only do on a controller. Oh, of course we get sharpshooter. Oh my gosh. Where'd he go? Why am I dying so fast? This is weird. You see how hard I'm getting hit? Did I not have any... I wasn't even getting hit that hard in the other dungeon. That was weird. That was really weird. I'm like... What? No, it wasn't. It was a sharpshooter. Now he's not doing it. That was the same move that he hit me with before. He just did it again. The same move, but this time he's not hitting me at all. Okay, never mind. That's so strange. I don't know why I'm taking so much damage. That normally doesn't happen. Maybe it's because I took all of my defensive points out. It's interesting. Going well. Going well. Okay, well, apparently I can't run. That's so strange. Man, like, I'm pretty sure in the 121 that I cleared, I tanked all of Lilith. I tanked all of the boss mechanics. I don't know. That was weird. That's very weird. Okay. Well, let's try that again. And these things were normally just like breeze through. Yeah. And I want. So weird. Okay, well, we're going in for round 2. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, honestly. It felt like that the other night, too, when I was fighting Lilith. I don't know if I changed something or what. I'll have to go look at my Paragon board and see. The other night, do you remember? I was fighting Lilith the other night with somebody, and for some reason I kept on dying. That's so strange. Hey, Razel. Raziel? Yeah, 117 million, that's low. 45 million crits. I'm gonna go to the training dummies after this and see what's going on. That's so weird. I couldn't figure it out the other night, because like normally like I was clearing 4-man Liliths like with ease. I was breezing through it, and then the other night when I was trying to do it, like the damage just wasn't there. I don't know what changed. Maybe I changed the glyph by accident or something. I had some issues feel... Huh. Yeah, this damage is definitely low. Oh my gosh. I think I know what it is. I just figured it out. Oh man. I know why my damage is so low. I have no berserking. I have no berserking because my steel grasp is on the wrong thing. No, it's not. Then why do I have 2? Wait, what? Shouldn't I just have... No. Is it always 2? What is going on? Why am I doing so little damage? Paragon board is set up. Right? Yep. That's all maxed. Exploit, Revenge, Territorial, Martial, Ire, Crusher, Ambidextrous. So strange. No, normally I don't like we were just I was just doing a tier 122 JP, and I was living through literally everything. And then that sharpshooter in a tier 100 for some reason was just literally destroying me. I stood in every single mechanic through the entire boss fight. Oh, aspects are wrong. I switched all my gear back over. I have no adaptability. And I'm running double... Oh my god. Oh, hey, Lawless. Oh, God, I forgot I changed all the gear to my other character. Oh my god. I have no adaptability. I'm not running... Oh my... Jesus. No wonder it's doing so much less damage. How's it going tonight, Lawless? What you up to? Do you know how many times this happens to me? Oopsies. Yeah, after I posted the video, if you take a look actually right here, um I saw it after I posted everything. I was messing around with my Paragon board after, and I was like, oh, yeah, I probably should have just gone this way instead of going here. So we now have this life. Gaming is going good. Not really. I'm completely messing everything up tonight. All right, let's put adaptability back on. Now, this should change quite a bit. Okay. No wonder it felt so terrible. It happens to me literally every day. Like, at least once a day, I forget to change my aspects because I normally don't. Every other season before this, I have picked one build, and I've played it all season long. And that's all I've done. I've never branched out. Oh, nice. Okay, so now, let's try this again. With adaptability on. And an extra 80% multiplier. Oh my god. Thank you very much, JP, for that. It's a good thing that I make content for everybody. And that I know what I'm doing. Oh my god. I still have so much to do on the Barbarian. So once I'm done with the Barbarian, then I will be doing it. This feels a lot better. This feels a lot better. Now everything's dying the way that it should be dying. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's a long stream, Lawless. Jeez. What a noob. Alright. Thanks for joining up with the Discord. Keep bashing. Keep bashing. Oh man, I'm excited to get back to the boss now. I don't know if I've ever not had fun playing Diablo. I'm just hooked. I don't know what it is. See, this feels so much better. So much better. This is how we should be feeling. Oops, wrong way. That's fair. I'm just weird. I haven't burned out at all. I haven't stopped playing at all since it launched. And that's just me. I mean, everybody's gone off and played other games and stuff, but alright. Okay, so now we're gonna get to the boss and we're gonna try this. This is gonna be a lot. Alright, so here, round 2, sharpshooter. Disappeared again. And then all my attack speed is down again. That's a little better. That's a little better. That is a little better. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. That is revenge on sharpshooter. Yeah, let me go to the training dummies. I'll show you what the DPS looks like with this build. I think we're gonna get world tier 5. We might. We might get world tier 5. Yes, The sharpshooter is definitely the toughest out of all of them. 100% JP, I agree. Not only does he hit really, really hard with that, with his sharp shot, but he also disappears for a really long time. So everybody that has classes that build up, everything's gone. Your buffs wear off, your defense wears off. So it is definitely difficult. They're expensive. I have a couple actually. No greater affix, but I have a couple. Yeah, I have 34% with decent bleed damage reduction. So this is what damage looks like here. So no berserking. We'll wait till vulnerable. No vulnerable. So when I get berserking and vulnerable up, we're doing 172 million. And this is with Celagon. And then with Warcry up, 235 million, 255 million, 244. And then we can get some bleed and some attack speed. 288. And if we put the other amulet on, let's get some more attack speed. 670 million. Nice. I love big numbers. So the damage is just slightly less without Celagon. Still hitting hard. 252, 285. So this is what the damage should be like when I actually have the correct aspects on. $300 million. Nice. And that was just a regular old crit. So I have crit damage. Wait. Oh, that's right. I swapped this out, so I could actually have more damage. But I guess it doesn't really matter. It would probably be. I do have, like, this one has my critical strike temper on it here. This one has critical strike temper. Oh, no, I didn't get to roll it. But I think that the critical strike temper is the exact same as the damage to close, because I have damage to close here at 123, and I have a critical strike here at 123. So that doesn't matter at all. Because the way the damage works is the critical strike damage and the damage to close are calculated exactly the same. You're actually going to get more benefit out of the damage to close than you will out of the critical strike damage. Because you're always going to be close to something, so even your white crits, which, like, those white hits are hitting for 50 million. So those 50 million hits, you wouldn't be getting that much damage if you didn't have damage to close. Look at how often we crit. It's crazy. Hey, Dark, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, the damage is good. I've gotten a double. I haven't gotten a triple on anything. This is only a single here. So, how are you tonight, Dark? So I do have some room to improve this build still. Yeah, that's good. If I didn't need the armor on here, I would definitely have that. That's actually what I did too, Path. I went to 12 on every, like, if you look at this here, I don't even have a greater affix whatsoever on that. 0. And I think I have, well, actually, I think I just replaced this. This had no greater affix for a long time either. I have my bash greater affix, but that's it. This one has 1. This one has 1. Yeah, so let me show you. Because I've done this test before dark. So I have a rank 12. With bash cleave on it. And then this is the damage here that we're seeing. And then I'll boost this up a little bit. So we're like 130. So then if we put Rama's back on, and then we boost this up a little bit, we're at almost 200 million. So the damage difference between having Rama on versus not is actually pretty significant. Hey, thank you for the follow. That's awesome. Yeah, so we actually can boost this up here if you watch with Rama. That's 658 million right there with Rama. So 270 million right there. That was just a regular white crit. Or regular yellow crit, I mean. So this is the power of Rama versus having your regular bash cleave on here. So we'll do a round of this here. This is your regular bash cleave here. So I've had a lot of people that have told me that the bash cleave is going to be a lot better. It hits hard. It definitely does. But it's not, it doesn't keep up with it at all. It's a ton of fun though. Okay. Clip. Wait, let me read. 5 ranks of irons go to the chest now. I have good items and crappy masterworking. I have crit for 160 mil with Warcraft. Nice. 160 mil is good. I mean, you can't sneeze at that. Is starting a bash build. He was looking into Rob's version, but from watching you, he's feeling like a bit demoralized from seeing your damage compared to his. Yes, I can definitely do that. Chorus. Oh wait, Crows, or DMC. Which one should I call you? It might be both of them. Crocy. Crocy? Okay, perfect. So first thing, what's your glyph level? Is your board set up like this at all? Or are you set up like Rob's? Oh, 21. Perfect. Good. And are you running two-handed or are you running dual wield? Because I'm running a dual wield bash build. A lot of questions. Been following his build like the whole way. Okay. I haven't actually gone through and looked at his build. And a lot of people come over and ask about it. What level is your tempering at? Your masterworking, I mean. Yeah, it would be two-handed. I think he runs a two-handed build. I gotta change those. That's why you're not doing the damage. Yeah, Lucy, I got pretty lucky. So, okay. Yeah. So tempering is definitely one that's huge. Because you have to get the right rolls. If you're doing bash, you need bash cleave damage. So that's an absolute must. So bash cleave damage, bash cleave damage, bash cleave damage. If you're running his build, you're going to be running 2 swords with bash cleave damage on both of those too. So you need that. That's definitely, you have to have that. Something else that you're going to need is you have to have at least 300% damage while berserking. Because you have to have this node in your Paragon board unlocked, which is going to be this one here, Blood Rage. Having about 300% gives you that 30% multiplier, and it also grants a 10% chance of berserking when you kill an enemy that that's bleeding. You need full masterworking if you want to hit big numbers, and I'll explain why. Because so think about this: you go from 0 to 12. Every single rank of those, it's 5% increase. 3 of them are 5%. So 3 times 5, you have 15 times 5. 45, wait, 45, 60%? 60%? Is that right? My math is wrong here. So it's 15% each one, 45%. You have a 45% increase that's on all of your stats across your entire character. So going from 0 to 12, you have now boosted your character by almost 50% strength. So if you only go to 4, you've only gained 15% of that strength. The legendary node was Blood Rage. So it's the Blood Rage node here. So we have this, yeah, 300% berserking. So if you look here, I took the lazy route. I just went damage while berserking here, damage while berserking here, and then that's the lazy way to do it. If you want to get it closer and then put those points somewhere else, you get damage while berserking here, damage while berserking here, and then you can roll it on a ring. Or if you really, really wanted to spend the extra points, you can put more points into your hieroglyph, but I only get the minimum on all my glyphs so that I can get as many different multipliers as I can when I build a board. Duelist. What is Duelist? Where is that? Is it one of the legendary nodes? No, that's not. But for your masterworking, because so many people ask me why they're not doing as much damage as what they're seeing on the screen, but their masterworking is only 4. Duelist is a skill. It is 100%. Because so from 1 to 12, you get 45% increase to literally every single stat that's on your gear. That's a massive bump. Then if you get that 25% on each one of those 3 times, if you get one stat, that's 75% boost to one stat. So if you don't take your masterworking to 12, you're missing out on a massive, massive chunk of damage. So before you compare to what you're watching on the screen to any build, make sure that you get your masterworking done. It's a slow process sometimes. Sometimes you're going to have to re-roll. Sometimes you're going to have to go and farm some gold, and you have to go back and stuff. So that are 0 greater affix to 1 greater accent. Yeah. What weapons though? Yeah, you wanna try and get that up. It's very important because this is a multiplier. So anything with the X after it or before it, after it most of the time, is multiplied by everything. And then anything with a plus, which is all of this here, like all of your damage here. Let's see. I got these, they got vulnerable on it, but not critical strike. Swords, that's vulnerable also. Actually, I'll probably end up re-rolling that for my bleed build. That's really good. Max life. Oh, here, I got this here. Nope. I don't know what I just did. Got this one here. Strength vulnerable. I don't know if I have any really. Yeah, I could re-roll that. I don't think I have a sword. Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, actually that's a good sword. Yeah, that works. Okay. Awesome, Great. Okay. And then I guess I could just take this since it's already just sitting here. That'll work. Perfect. All right, so yeah, if and I wish that I had like I now that I've created a couple build guides and I've gotten these questions over and over and over again, I'm going to put, which not everybody watches the entire video, so I'm still going to get the questions, but I'm going to put it in there, a little spot in the video in the very beginning. It said before you compare your damage and your survivability to any of the build guides that you watch, most of the people that are putting out build guides will have their masterworking at almost 12 on everything, right? Because they want to show the best of the best. They want to show what can actually be done with a build. So they're not going to run out there with a 0 masterworking and try and run a tier 100 or 110 pit. They're going to get their masterworking done. They're going to get all of their tempers done, like the 2 almost perfect. My gear's not almost perfect. I still have a whole bunch of stuff that I need to upgrade and change, but I have good gear. And then I've had some great help and some great people, so it helps. But you want to make sure you get that done. Yes, I can do that. Oh, wait, this one is account bound. Wait, here, that'll work. I have cleared 121. Yeah, good luck with your tempers. So in order to get, for a barbarian, in order to get your resistances all the way up, you need to run, actually, hold on, wait, shadow resistance here. And I don't know if I'm perfect here yet or not, because I just moved some stuff around. Cold, wait, what's my shadow at? Yeah, I think I could take that out. So that's 45? Close. You have to run 2 tempers, which I think I only have 1 because I replaced this piece here. So you have to run 2 tempers, like, so you see I have the temper or an affix line, shadow resistance there. I would need cold resistance on one of the other ones. Oh, I had it on my helmet, I think. Hold on. Let me see. Was it on my helmet? Oh, this was lightning. Okay. But yeah, that was the same thing. Let's put this here. Yes, you need at least 1 stat of all resistance. Here, hold on. Let me just go put it on real quick. Let me just swap these around for the demo. This here, and then this. Okay, so how this works. Full resistance is here. No, I'm not running a bleed build, Dark. This wouldn't be good for having a girlfriend or a grandfather. Um, so Rage, you need one temper, so or affix, either one. I have lightning here, and I have shadow resistance here. Then you put 1, 2, 3 gems of the other color in. That gives you your 3 here, and then you need just one resist all, which I have somewhere on my chess piece here. So without that resistance all on, that's what my resistances look like. Which honestly, they're almost maxed. They're very, very close. But you put that one resist all piece on, and then you're maxed. And then you put a Celic on, and then you're not maxed anymore.
I've many pieces, rare and beautiful.
Yeah. So the Masterworking doesn't change your resistances at all. The max resistances that are on your, or the resistance all on your jewelry never changes. The damage on these never changes for your Masterworking, and then your armor points never change through Masterworking. Oh no. If you swap something in your Paragon board around, Jay, to take 1 point of intellect, then you should have your thing. Because intellect gives you resistances all. So I could go through my Paragon board and repath things and move things around, but yeah, that's how you get your resistances up and maxed. You could do that. Nice. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. That would be awesome. Yeah, I have myself Ethereal's Might. I just never use it. I got a greater affix on all resistances. I didn't get one on the max resistances, but just didn't feel like the aspect is just kind of a waste. It doesn't really do much. So I just didn't use it. Okay. Been... Oh my gosh. So then now we're good. Okay. Gotta redo that actually, because I don't need that. I was hoping for the cooldown reduction. The max life is nice since I don't run a lot of life, but yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna go run a couple more pit runs because I gotta get some gear from my other barbarian. I want to get my Flay barb up. I think tomorrow when I have a little bit more time, because I'll be home a little bit earlier, I will be able to, what's it called? Start my build guide for Flay. Nice. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm in Hawaii right now. And it is almost 10 p.m. and it is past my bedtime. I have to get up at 5 o'clock tomorrow, 4:45. Nice, awesome, pro, Procy. Flay is hitting for billions, Arrow. I'm getting some some gear for it right now. Or some materials for it. Alright, let me just do this here. It's not great. I'm uploading 4K videos to YouTube at 3 megabits per second. Yeah, I'm gonna switch in a second back to it, Arrow, and I'll show you. What are you up to tonight, Arrow? Yeah, but you're also playing you're just playing a skinny barbarian. Nice, what are you watching? Oh, nice. That's awesome. What'd you do all day? Just leveling your rogue? Aiko, did you get Crow into the Discord? New Netflix of course you are watching a serial killer movie. Okay. Yeah, there's a Discord up. Everybody's welcome to join. You guys can hop in with us. There's a lot of great people there. Like Arrow and Aiko. They're all there. Pitkin joined tonight. So we got some. No, working on a poison rogue. I can speed farm 90s. Nice. Which is better than what you were doing before, isn't it? Uh-oh. I wish she didn't disappear. Okay, yeah, that's way better. So this poison rogue is working. Let me see. Yep, we got one space left. This is the name of it right here. There is one rule. In order to join the clan, in order to be in the clan and not get kicked out, you must follow no math allowed. There's no math allowed in the clan. In a game with a lot of math, there's no math allowed. Okay, how many of these do I have now? Only 300. No math. No math. It's in the message of the day. That's how important it is. Okay? It's dead serious. Arrow will come and find you if you do math. I swear. She's scary. She's so scary. Wait, I don't have a bleed barb. I'm not running bleed. But I'm really glad that it's slapping. That is awesome, though. I really like to hear that. The barbarian that I'm running, Cal, is actually a straight bash barbarian. Yeah. I'm only running Rupture for the Everybody thinks that it's a bleed barbarian because I'm running Rupture, but I'm only running Rupture because of the attack speed. I don't put anything else into bleed at all other than having outburst. Hey, pretty much. I just gotta get MD. Wait, MD, aren't you on a cruise? Kobe, it's pretty much done. I just gotta temper a couple more things. Not temper, masterwork a couple more things. But we did almost 7 billion. We did 7 billion, I think, tonight. 7 billion. MD, how's the cruise? Did you not go? Or you just miss me that much? I'm guessing you just miss me that much. I would miss me that much too. That is so we pay attention here. Hey, how's it going, bro? Out of the 3 wait, which 3 bosses drop Rage Paragoth? I'll tell you which one. Or somebody will. I don't remember. Flay is a bleed build. I'm gonna switch. I'll switch to it after this one, Kobe. I'll show you. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I'll get you in a second. Let me just not die. Yeah, Pro. I'm actually gonna switch to it, and I'll show everybody the Flay bleed build that I have. After this run, I'm gonna switch. Oh, you're not having fun then. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. What are you, sick, MD, or what is it? It's different. It's gonna hit harder, but it is not as easy to get into. I switched from Bash, which I'm running right now. This is Bash. I switched from this to Flay, and it was, at first, it was a rough transition. I had to actually adjust the build a little bit because you have to have your gear in place. And, like, not just, like, kind of, you have to have it really good. $100 million poison ticks. Dang. That's awesome, Arrow. It's a floating prison. I know, that's kind of how I felt it was going to be, honestly. Oh, man. Alright, well, after this boss, I'm going to swap over, and I'll show everybody the version of the Flay Barbarian I have. Okay. I love to eat, MD. And Pro Shot, if you haven't, Arrow streams. So go follow her stream. She plays a pretty badass rogue. That goes for anybody. Go check her out. Let's see now. What do we got? Do we get anything good? Okay, there's more food than you could. That is great. Then I'll just spend my entire time eating. That's what I'm trying to do, Arrow. You were good at it. Everybody was like, there were so many people that were there. Before the season started, you had more people watching you than I had people watching me. It was a good thing. All right, let me swap my gear over to my other barbarian, and I'll show you what Flay looks like and how much damage it does. And the secret is, it does a lot. It does a whole lot. This is everything. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay, let me see. No problem, Arrow. All right. Here is the Flay Barbarian. You guys ready for the Barbillions? I think that Rob needs to get a t-shirt that says that, if he hasn't already. He definitely needs it. Now, remember, I'm doing this without the polearm. This is damage berserking one, yeah. Okay, so this generally people run polearms with this build, but I'm doing it without. I'm doing it with dual wield and Ramalades. I finally was able to say it. First try. Where did my rubies go? Or my sapphires go? My god, are they on my other barbarian? I have too many barbarians. They must be on the... Wait. No, they... Where are they? They must be on the other barbarian. Damn it. Hold on. You guys are gonna have to wait a second. That's awesome. Nice, Cal. Did you sell it? Wait, hold on. Back to serial killer things. Love for brush. Oh, okay, wait. What? Oh, Weasel, you got a lot going on, huh? I'll show you why. 900 million. Nice. Okay. That's awesome, though. You know what I would have done with it? I would have put it on, and I would have started masterworking it. Was it a 40%? I'll show you why we need it. Why? So I'm not using a polearms, but I honestly I probably could just change my weapon right now for what I'm running. Um, it is definitely very hard to hit. I got imposing presence here. I got a +2. Okay, MT, I'm sorry. Uh, Thank you for giving me an update on how it's going. Oh, that's brutal. The floating prison. Oh, nice. That's awesome. All right, we're gonna go do some damage. We're gonna go hit a couple things, show you guys some billions of damage. Um, this is how it works. I would have to change my whole Paragon. Well, not my whole Paragon board a little bit, but I have to change the Paragon board a little bit in order to use the polearm. Um, let's see. But the reason that the polearm has become the meta for this build is that you have the Executioner glyph, which is right here. So you gain 10% multiplicative damage while wielding a polearms, and you gain a bunch of strength or damage while you do it. Wait, hold on. Wait, what is it? Yes, increase damage while you're doing it. And then if you go into your expertise, you gain an additional 15% multiplicative while you're healthy. And you gain some lucky hit chance too, which you need lucky hit chance to proc your Rage of Harriga. So that's why everybody's using the polearms. But it was a little clunky when my gear wasn't ready, wasn't set up yet. So for this, we start off to get your attack speed up with Rupture, and then you wait until Rupture has the that little line or outline around it, the golden one, and then you pop it, and that doesn't kill your bleed. So if you watch the bleed ticks, they're now just like slowly climbing. And this is where your Flay duration comes in. So you have to have your, and then when it goes golden again, you pop it again. And then our damage is going to start going up again. We're now at 166, 178 for ticks. And if you use Rupture while Elements is up, you're actually going to get a bigger boost. So Elements is up right now. Rupture's up. I'm going to pop Warcry and Rupture for 5.1 billion. So the moon is up, which means that we're not quite there yet. Sun's going to come up now. We're going to do that. And then I think Rupture's up. So we got to build this back up. So this is basically how it works. Your Flay duration is going to increase. Let's see. So we're at 200 million now for bleed ticks. Rupture's up. We're going to pop it for 5 billion. But I didn't use it when the sun was up, so I missed out on elements there. So I was able to, at one point, I timed it pretty well last time, that I got, we got up to 252 million bleed ticks. And then we got up to, I think, 7 billion. Almost 7 billion bleed. Yeah. Hey, how's it going today? So this is the bleed damage here. Now, if we were to, yeah, 200 million ticks, and this is going down now. So we have Flay duration here. So Flay inflicts bleed for 16.7 seconds, 17 seconds. As I get my Masterworking up and I get my tempers up, that increases. So if I put on this right here, it's now up to 18 seconds long. The longer your Flay bleed duration is on, the more your bleed starts to stack. So you actually gain more and more and more damage the longer that Flay is on there, which is why you want to hit triples, if you can, on every single one of these Flay durations, because the longer that your Flay is bleeding for, the more it stacks. Then when you hit Rupture, the more bleed that is on the target, Rupture hits for harder. So that's why Flay duration is really, really important. But I don't think that we're going to get quite as much bleed tick without Ramalodnies. But we're going to try it. I don't know if the extra bleed, I need to stop doing that. If the extra duration time is going to be enough. I think the Ramalodnies is going to make a pretty big difference here. Yeah, it makes a pretty big difference. We should be in closer to 100 or to 200 million right now. So that's the difference between running a regular weapon or Ramalodnies. What if your damage is 40 million per hit? Monsters melt fast and bleed will... So the problem with that is that the damage comes from Rupture, not from your bleed. Most of the damage comes from Rupture. Rupture, if you saw it, here, I'll get it going again so you can see. When I Rupture, watch the damage number, because the damage number from Rupture is really where all of the damage is at. I should have started it when I had the... Yeah, so Ramalades makes a huge difference. We're already over 100 million. And I didn't do it with the other weapon on. So that was 3.6 billion. I don't know if you saw that or not, but... And then the higher we get this up, the more damage Rupture is going to do. So that was 5 billion right there. And our bleed is slowly climbing. We're at 180 million now a tick. $184, Rupture's up. 5.2 billion. Just going to use Rupture on cooldown. So when the red border around Rupture turns golden, that's when we use it. So right now, 5.3 billion. Hey, thank you for the subscription. So we're now at 86, almost 200 million. So now we're going to use Rupture, 5.9 billion. So now look at our bleed ticks now. We were over 100 million there for a second. Rupture should be coming up now. That is 6.2 billion. We're getting up there. Rupture again. Hey, wow. Rio. Thank you for that. That's awesome. Thank you for the subscription. 2 months in a row. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that very much. How's it going tonight? It is very massive on pit bosses, but you got to figure out how to do it and keep it up. So let's see. Okay, so oopsies. Go work on this a little bit. I don't know how viable dual wielding is going to be compared to the polearms. I need a good polearm. Yeah, I have done the pit before. I've seen some relatively fast clears. Bash is faster. It's not slow if you get your gear really good though. Your gear has to be really good. So it's not slow, but it definitely needs to be really good. Oh, I need one more. All right, I'm gonna go do one more pit. So I'm gonna go do a pit run. So my gear is not. I'm missing a lot of stats on my gear because my gear is all 12, or most of it is. So I'm still missing a lot. I'm missing a lot of Flay duration because every time I level it up, it's going to be, every time I level up my Flay, it's going to or my weapon, it's going to increase the Flay duration too. 100%. When you Pain Gorgers is the way to go with Bash, but you need to use Steel Grasp. So I use Steel Grasp plus Rupture for Pain Gorgers. Rupture procs it also because Rupture is an AoE. So if you Steel Grasp, pull everything in, and then you Rupture and hit everything, then your Bash hits literally the whole group of everything the entire time you're bashing. It's awesome. So Pain Gorgers make a really big difference. Oh, those things are brutal. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I saw that coming. Saw that coming. I'm still learning how to play this build. Hey, Nalu. So I still make some mistakes sometimes because this one is definitely... so it has a steeper learning curve than Bash did. So you have to play it a lot differently, and I'm used to just, like, literally bashing my head against monsters. So it's... You have to play it a lot different. So if you're going from Bash to this, you definitely need to give yourself some time to learn it. Wait, why is my HP potion? I just use it to farm. I was just in the training dummies, 0, showing everybody what the damage looked like. I use the training dummies for, but this is what it looks like here without holy bolts on. So I use the training dummies for what's it called? For testing damage, and then I use holy bolts to farm for gear so I can level things up. Oops, I need to get Rupture back up. There we go. See, I need like that. What you up to tonight, Nalo? I have a polearm on. It's not 925. I gotta find another one. I'm actually running a dual wield build. And I know that it's not meta. But I'm running it because when I first switched to this, it didn't feel great because my gear wasn't really masterworked very well. So I actually had it was kind of a struggle to get anywhere when I first switched. But when I switched from a polearm to dual wield, I'm rupturing with dual wield also. So when I switched from a polearms to dual wield, the build felt so much better. My cooldowns came up faster. I was able to stay alive longer. I'm still hitting 7 billion. So but I haven't tested it out. I haven't like messed around with like the with which one to use where. I'm actually on PC. I'm just using a controller. You can move. This is with a mouse and keyboard here. It's not quite as fast, but this is mouse and keyboard. And I'm sure that there's probably a way that you can do it a little bit differently. And then this is the controller here. I I don't know. I'm still testing Flay. Bash is a lot more comfortable to be on. And it's very strong. And I was actually just farming for gear or for materials on my Bash Barb for this Flay Barbarian because it was smoother, it was faster. I didn't worry about dying as much because I worry about dying on this Barbarian here. But also my gear is not like this is the first piece of gear that I'm gonna get to 12 of my actual Flay gear. So so it's not done yet. That's crazy, MM. That's really good. So in order to attack like that, actually, let me go back inside. I'll show you how to do it. Manthe, are you going to be trying this? Did I say that right, Manthe? So in order to do this, I on a mouse and keyboard, I run a force move button, which is W. A lot of people, what they do, they actually have the scroll wheel on the mouse set to move. Like if you watch Rob's, you see it, you ever watch his mouse thing, you always see these like super fast like dots being clicked. It's because he rolls this up, and like this is an infinite scroll here. This is still spinning, and it's still spinning now. It's still spinning now. So they just spin it constantly, and then that's how they move. And that's the force move button. I use W. I just hold W down with my finger, and then I use my other keys. Hey, thank you for following. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you. So you hold your force move down, and then when you do use an ability, if you hit shift, you can cast it, and when you let go of it, you continue to move. Hey, Manthe, thank you for the follow also. So then the faster that you click your mouse button, then the faster you move and you attack. So, but you have to hold shift, which is your force stop, and then you have to hold your force move button, and then you have to hit the mouse. So this is how you do it on the keyboard, and then with the controller, it's just this button here. And then you just, hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate this, everybody. That's awesome. So then you just hold your button down, and then you just move the controller around. So when I'm feeling lazy, or I'm not pushing the pits, or not pushing high tiers in the pits, then I just use a controller and I farm like that. So Ramalodni, if you look, I'm running 235% Fury. And with Heart of Selling, I can get up to 304. And then let me just pull this up here. So even at the 235, so 235 times, what is that? This gives me a 94x multiplier, and that's why I was using it. Because I get that over the Flay duration. So I actually just tested both of them out. So even with this Flay duration, which I have no Masterworking on it at all. I went from 100 million bleed ticks to 200 million bleed ticks with this here. It's very comfortable. I did too. And then I was playing the Whirlwind Hoda Barbarian in the other season, season 2. And the motion is so smooth on the controller. I tried it out when it came out, and I was like, well, I mean, I'm just gonna do that. So, but let me go back to town and upgrade this piece of gear, and I'll go back to the training dummies, Manthe, and I'll show you the difference between the Flay duration and then the Ramalodnis. I've been testing like as much as I can before I like get anything solid out there, just to make sure that it's accurate. I tested Ramalodnis on the Bash Barbarian versus the what's it called? Bash cleave bash cleave damage. So I tested all of that. I need everybody's luck here. We gotta hit Flay duration for number 2. Oh, come on. Damn it. Ugh. Brutal. I'll probably have to re-roll it then. If I want this build to actually go somewhere. That more so than I think most builds, that Flay duration is super important. It's incredibly important. Uh, have you seen my Bash Barbarian with Ramalatis? How much are you hitting for, Manthly? Or Manthy? With your two-handed mace? I mean, how much do you want for it, MM? Yes, I did. Echo. I did. So I wasn't even paying attention to it. I was just upgrading things. All right, so this right here, MM, I mean, how much do you want for them? Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, you guys can do it. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Elixirs count. I test with elixirs all the time. It's the damage that we're going to be doing, right? So we're going to be running elixirs anyway, so you might as well test with it. Okay, so this is the Ramalodnes. We're up to 175 million beat ticks, 180, 190. And then on this next Rupture, which should be coming up right about now, that was 6 billion right there, right? And so we're at 210 for bleed ticks, 215. Okay, so that was with Ramalodnes. Now we'll put on my Flay duration with the extra vulnerable damage. Okay. So I haven't even broken 100 million yet. In terms of my bleed tick right here. So at this point, Ramalodnes was getting close to 200 million. So the damage is more than doubled. So we broke 200. We had like 215, 220. So that's why we're using Ramalodnes versus just your regular thing. So it's a pretty big difference using it. And that's why I wanted to test it out. But let me show you the Bash Barbarian. And then, so let me just swap some gear back over. Swap my gear around. Wait, I'm probably gonna need... Good, everything here. Yeah, okay. First come, first serve. Oh, that's funny. A guide for which one, Manthy? The Bash Barbarian or for the Flay Barbarian? So I'm gonna make the Flay one probably within the next day or two. The Bash Barbarian, I have like 5 guides out there. I got a lot of them. And that one is it's on my YouTube page. I'm actually gonna go maybe grab the other necklace. Oh, thank you, Aiko. Yeah, I got a bunch of different versions of them too. Good morning, Kruda. How's it going? How are you today? Okay, I'm gonna show you my DPS version of this and how hard this build hits. And this is the one that I use for bosses. Uh, want to use... I think I'll probably just do it with Celagon. It's here. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah. Don't brick it. All right. So we'll just regular bash. I'm just gonna start bashing. So just bashing. We're doing 130 million, 169 million. This is just regular old bash. This has no berserking. So we add berserking in. Vulnerable. Actually, I should probably go get my other amulet too. So let's add Warcry in. There's 200 million, 213 million. Hey, thank you for that. That's awesome. Thank you very much. All right, so let's pump this up a little bit. 376 million regular crits. Not even overpowering. So 376 million. Yes, I saw that. I remember. I saw you on there too. So thank you for the follow and thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate that. That is awesome. 225 million. So this is my Bash Barbarian. Yeah. Which Paragon? So let's pop this here. $836 million right there. 836 million. 836. I just switched barbarians. I have two. I have a Bash Barbarian and a Flay Barbarian. 836. 836. And people tell me that doing dual wield doesn't hit hard. 836 million right there. You guys all saw it. Yes. Love it. Yeah, I wish. I wish. Unfortunately, even doing that much damage is not even close to enough to move high in the pits. You can clear... This will probably, if I get lucky and I get a great monster type and I get a great dungeon, get me to maybe 123, 124. You need to be running something like a Thorns or a Bleed Barb in order to get further than that. That's just the reality of it. But the Flay build that I'm running is not even close to the gear. Like this, the gear that I'm running on this character. So I want you guys just the gear is really, really good from what I have. So don't expect that like every barbarian is going to do this. Like you need, I took 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to get this gear. So we got, this is just for defensive purposes here for running the pits. But I got this here because I was very lucky. I know some great people. Dropped in a dungeon for somebody, they gave it to me in my clan. But I got great rolls on this, right? Attack speed, critical strike chance. Couldn't have asked for more. 7 ranks to bash here. This is actually terrible, except for I got the double roll on my bash cleave damage. And then I have double roll on my bash cleave. I got very lucky on that thing right there. Incredibly lucky. No, you don't need the Ubers to make this work. Hold on here, 1 second. Let me just get my other amulet from my other barbarian, and I will show you. Yeah, crazy, right? So I'm running 2 barbarians so that I can run a flay build and a bash build. So that's where I switch. So yeah, Pele, the scaling is that insane. It is like you need to be able to do trillions of damage. And if you're doing hundreds of millions of damage, it's not even close. Not even close. Let me get this other thing here. Nice. I didn't get to try build Thorns yet. We're getting there. Slowly. Very soon. but I got to do Flay first. And I'm taking my time with these builds because they don't build quickly. It's easy to just like put all your skill points in, put all your Paragon points in, get the gear that looks good, but like you actually have to be able to get the tempering right, and that costs, or get the Masterworking right, get the right tempering, get everything to 12, because that's a huge power increase. So that's super important to make sure that you get everything to 12, which is what I'm working on now. Even though I upgraded my really terrible polearms. I'm sorry, Aiko. I wasn't paying attention. I just wanted to upgrade something. Oops. Okay. So we're going to take all the Ubers off. We got regular helmet. This is what the damage looks like here, just with regular old Ubers. $180 million. Let's pop everything here. And I actually don't even know if I have my my tempers right. 200 million crits, 377 million. Do I have this right here? Oh, see, I'm running double here. Listen, all that matters is you do it. So see, like this build doesn't need uber uniques to hit hard and do a lot. My crit chance is very high. 75 was about 75%. Missing some somewhere. It was 77. I don't know what changed. Oh, I bet you I lost some dexterity somewhere in my board when I was moving it around. I was moving it around all the time. Up 749 million. No uber uniques. 749 million. There you go. Got it. There it is. No uber uniques. 749. We're good. Don't even need to do anything else. All right, so crit chance is so high because I got really lucky here. I have a greater affix and I got one roll on it. And then I have double or a greater affix here. I got a roll on it. I have a greater affix here that I got a roll on, and I have a greater affix here. I didn't get a roll on it, but thank you, Manthe. Thank you. We put a lot of work into this build, like a lot of work. So it's I love it. It's so much fun to play. It's super tanky. When you go to do a boss and you melt things, like you melt bosses. So it is very fun. So if you guys want a fun build, on my YouTube page, I have all of the build guides for everything that I've done. And you can see the progression. I actually started with a two-handed build, and then that was in there, and it was okay. And then when I switched to dual wield, I never looked back. I cleared I actually think that I put HP gems back in. I'm actually missing some strength here too. I think I put HP gems in. And then I was fine in the pits. I cleared the tier 121 with this here. I was running the Selig version of it, which I have a build guide for the Selig version of it too. I did get to 120 without Selig though. So it is tanky. You have to run your Iron Skin, your Iron Warrior, because that is lifesaver. But it's super tanky. As you saw, it hits very hard, without bleed, without thorns. So it is a ton of fun. Hey, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I did with this build with Flay. Pain Gorgers is from Beasts in the Ice, mostly. I'd probably drop somewhere else too, but mostly Beasts in the Ice. So I'm starting my Flay build. I'm going to probably do my very first version of my build guide tomorrow. I'll probably start it if I can, because I think I'll have a little bit more time tomorrow. I'll start my build guide tomorrow. I love it. Like really, I love this build. Like and I didn't just like do it myself. I've been in stream building this build with everybody, which makes it so much more fun. I got a ton of suggestions from people that we literally tried live on stream. And we did all of the testing. We did all of it here. People were like, "Hey, try this and try this." And so we made this like awesome. Flay is different than Bash. Flay hits harder. It is probably the top single target DPS in the game, but it's not as easy to play as Bash. It doesn't clear pits for farming as fast as Bash does, but you're not going to get better single target than Flay. My Flay Barbarian, who is not even close to as geared as this Bash Barbarian, is doing 7 billion damage. So this is the way that a Bash Barbarian can do versus a Flay Barbarian. That's why I built two different ones, because I want one that can do one and one that can do another. I've been farming all night for gear on this character here. So, wow. Yeah, I actually have a full build guide. If you're just jumping into, actually, I'll just get the build guide. I'll post it. If you're just jumping into Flay or into Bash, best place to get gear is Hell Tides. Hands down, go to the Blood Maiden. That's really the best place to get it. So I'm gonna get you my. It's like the most well-rounded Bash build that I put together, and then I have a couple specialized Bash builds. But you can go to the YouTube page, and then you can find them there. But this one right here is going to be the most well-rounded way to start and hop into Bash. This will get you like to the gear that you want to get to. This will teach you how to play the build. And this was the very first time that I dove into dual wield, and then I put out a boss killer build. So if you want to go kill Lilith, you want to go kill tormented bosses, that's the one that hits really, really hard here. Yeah, you're welcome, Real. No problem. Thank you for the subscription tonight and for following. I appreciate it. And everybody that's followed and chimed in chat, I really appreciate all of it. It's been a fun night. I actually should have been sleeping like 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago. I have to get up at 5 a.m. and it is now almost 11. So I got to go to sleep. But you guys have been making this a lot of fun, so. Yeah, so the Bash build that I created, the final pit pushing build that I have on my YouTube channel. I know, Nalo, I actually have to go coach in the morning. That's why I gotta get up early. But the final Bash one that I put out, that one took me all the way through tier 121. Thank you, Pitkin. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. It is, yes, it is. And then I go right to work right after that. So, oh, thank you. Hold on, let me do that. Thank you for that. I always forget. I'm really glad that people remind me to do this. I wish higher pets drop. Yeah, me too, Pele. I can see why they didn't do that though, because it then like people that are like the top players in the world are still going to have the best gear, and then it like puts that monopoly on it. So I think they wanted to keep it even and just made the random drops no matter where you went to. I do understand, like, and I would love to, like, I cleared 121 and I didn't get any great gear from it. So like I can see why they didn't do it, but I can also like see the appeal to have that like reward of like, hey, I pushed really high, so I want to get this gear. So I get that too. So but if you guys haven't yet, don't forget to follow the channels. I am really jumping in hard into this this season. I'm still new to it, but so I'll show you real quick. There's two different things. With Selig, I lose this attack speed, so I rely on Rupture a lot more, but it still hits hard. But I got to start with Rupture to keep up that attack speed. So this is with Selig. So we're still hitting almost 300 million regular crits. That was 272 there. So it's pretty even. Because, and it's all just scaling off of Ramaladni's, right? So with Seligon, I'm actually missing. Oh, you know what I'm missing here? I'm missing resourcefulness. Because normally I run 304 for Fury. So that's like 127% increased damage from this. Well, way tankier. Yeah, so that was 290, 319. So I mean, it's still really hard. Like it's either way you run the build, the most important part of this is going to be the 4% on your Rob-Lotneys. You need a 4%. Greater affix or not, the 4% is more important than a greater affix. Don't use a grandfather with it. This build won't work well with a grandfather. Selig is okay as long as you move your adaptability to your ring. So it's fun. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna love it. I haven't had a single person that has switched to this to try it out that told me that they didn't like it. I haven't had one. It's just very smooth. You don't have to focus on much anymore. Like you don't have to worry about, did I crit 4 times so that I can Hoda because I want to get that extra 30%, and then I can't use my Steel Grasp because I have to wait for my Hoda, and then I have to get close to things. There's none of that. You Steel Grasp, you pop Warcry, and then you bash. Like that's it. Yeah, I'm excited. So I'm if you guys like it, you guys can hop in Discord with me. If you guys got questions, you can always ask. And then I stream pretty much every night, maybe not quite this late. Sometimes if because I normally get up really early, but yeah, mine too. I love it. You just bash things. You just go in there. All you have to worry about is just killing things. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yes, I'll put the newest build up in here too. Let me grab it real quick. So that first one that I linked was that was the one that just hop in. If you guys have Selig and you have a Harlequin's Crest, which you don't need, like, as you saw, but this is the one that I built around the Heart of Selig. And that was the one that took me to 121. Without Selig, I got to 120. So it's close still. It is close. But I do got to go. I really need to get some sleep. If you guys love the stream tonight and you haven't followed yet, I would appreciate it. On YouTube, on Twitch, wherever it is, wherever you guys are at. And then try out the builds, let me know what it is. Let me know what you think, because I love this build. Absolutely love it. If you can't tell, it is so much fun to play. Everybody is out there doing two-handed weapons, but this is the way to go. Or one, yeah, this really is. It's so much fun. So, all right, yeah, thank you everybody. It's been a great night. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. All right, thank you, Real. Have a good night, everybody. It's gonna make a loud noise. Hopefully, don't scare everybody. But you guys have a great night.